Hi, I'm Naisha McCauley, and you're watching AccessTV.org.
Good morning. My name is Shanika Stewart, the Program Facilitator for Education and Youth Development for Blue Hill Civic Association. It is my pleasure to welcome you to Blue Hill Civic Association Summer Youth Employment and Learning Program Celebration. The Summer Youth Employment and Learning Program is sponsored in partnership with Capital Workforce Partners. The program is a 5-week, tiered, structured work and learning experience designed for students between 8th and 12th grades to gain educational and employability skills. Students are trained using the CWP Career Competency System. These competencies include basic skills, math and reading, computer literacy, customer service, job seeking skills, interpersonal and communication skills, personal qualities, problem-solving, decision-making, and finally, the 8th career competency, financial literacy.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Excellent. I'd like to first of all say congratulations to all of you for successfully completing 5+ for some of you weeks of the Summer Youth Employment and Learning Program. So give yourselves a hand. It's my honor to welcome you, and I would like to first of all acknowledge any parents or family members in the audience. If you're here, would you just please just raise your hand? Any family members? Okay, let's give you a hand. Because we understand that you have charged us with your youth, your children, and we take that very seriously. And we also understand that it's a partnership between our agency and yours. It's not just a cliche, it really does take a village to raise a child. So we appreciate the partnership and the collaboration. Do we have anyone here from Capital Workforce Partners? I would like to also welcome you if you're here. Any of our employers? Do we have any of our employers who are here? Okay. Again, it's my honor to welcome you. I would like to just say a profound appreciation to the Blue Hill Civic Association staff, Mr. Gabe Boyd and his leadership, Ms. Shoshana Stewart and her leadership, Ms. Karen Penn and her leadership with the Tier 1, Mr. Warren Hardy, and all the staff, the support staff, all the folks who made sure our data got in on time. So every single person played an important part and the success. And I'd like to say thank you to the students because you are our customers. And we, again, felt honored to be able to impart wisdom and knowledge as far as the competencies into you. So thank you so much for being here. We look forward to an exciting celebration as we officially close off the Summer Youth Employment Program. Good morning again, everyone. On behalf of the Tier 1 students and staff, I want to thank each and every one of you for the role that you have played in helping our Tier 1 students to be successful this summer. I want to specifically again thank Blue Hill Civic Association and the parents of our Tier 1 students, as well as the staff who we worked under some unusual conditions this summer, but nonetheless we prevailed. So I commend the staff and the students for working through those adverse situations to come out on top. This is about the students today, so I'm going to be quiet. I have a few students from the Tier 1 program who are going to come and share their experience with you. I ask, please, that you give them your undivided attention. They're nervous. This is, I'm sure if you were up here as a young person speaking, you might be overwhelmed to speak in front of a crowd. So I ask for your respect for them as they share with you their reflections, followed by their presentations. We'll have a short video that details what we did this summer.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jose Cruz. I attend Connecticut River Academy, and I will be a junior this upcoming fall. Today I'm just going to talk about a little bit about my summer experience here at the Blue Hill Civic Association. This summer experience for me was amazing. I learned the 8 career competencies that were basic skills, job-seeking skills, financial literacy, computer literacy, problem-solving and decision-making, interpersonal communications, customer service, and of course, personal qualities. It was a pleasure working for Mr. Fleeting. He pushed me and my fellow coworkers more and more every day. He made us bring out our best efforts and helped us grow as individuals day in and day out. For example, people who didn't feel like speaking because of their shyness opened up and spoke the first time, the next time they went up to speak. Through this program, Mr. Fleeting really changed my mindset from slacking off to competing to be the best I could be. The last thing I wanted to say is for those who came to the program thinking I'm gonna try my best just because I'm getting paid, just remember that in school, what comes after high school is college and then your career. So if you're not putting in your best efforts now, you won't get the best paycheck in the future. Thank you all.
Hello. Alright. Hello and good morning, everyone. My name is Josh, and I'll be attending Cromwell High School as a freshman this year, and my goal is to be a professional engineer. I'm glad to say that I've had a great experience here in this program. And in this program, we have been focusing on 8 competencies. So the 2 that I decided to talk to you about today are interpersonal communications and financial literacy. Interpersonal communications is a skill that helps you work well with other people, helps you develop and maintain productive group relations with people from diverse backgrounds. I work well with a lot of my coworkers from different classes and different tiers. I have also learned how to work well in group projects or group assignments. And I feel like I developed this competency in many different ways. Now in the future, in the real work world, I will know how to act in a job interview. Financial literacy. Financial literacy helps you acquire the knowledge, skill, and confidence to make financial decisions. And this is the competency that I used to really lack and was not interested in learning about. But now, after being in this program for a couple of weeks, I realized in the future this would be very important for me to make financial decisions. And I thank Mr. Fleeting and Ms. Burke for helping me realize that, and also my coworkers for a great experience this summer. Thank you, Blue Hill Civic Association.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Tyrone Massey, and I attend University I School of Science and Engineering. And in the future, I would like to become an engineer. I want to be able to put my imagination to life and put my imagination to work. And this summer, this Tier 1 summer employment program teaches me about my future job and what it's going to be like. So I'm thankful to Blue Hill Civic Association and Captain Workforce for giving me this wonderful opportunity and experience this summer. There are many things I've learned in this program, but two topics that stand out to me was how to present myself appropriately in front of people that I don't know, and there are many things I learned in this program, but 2 main topics that stand out to me was how to present myself in an appropriate manner in front of my peers and people that I don't really know, and the 8 career competencies, which are reading and math, which are basic skills, customer service, computer literacy, interpersonal communication, personal qualities, job-seeking skills, problem-solving / decision-making, and financial literacy. So I'm really thankful to Blue Hill Civic Association and Capital Workforce. Thank you for listening.
Good morning, my name is Carly Patterson. I go to University of Science and Engineering. This fall, I'll be a sophomore. This summer, working here for Blue Hill Civic Association, I have learned about being in a business and working for a company. I learned the 8 career competencies. Each day I came here, I learned more and more. I gained more confidence by the hour. This program inspired me to work hard in school and go for what I want in life without anyone getting in the way. Being here helped me understand how to work in a group without letting anything get in my way, especially with the decisions and the altercations we had here. This program helped a lot of us prepare for the real world and a real job. A lot of you parents out here probably didn't have the experience to have this job when you guys were younger. You guys came straight out of high school and went to a job not knowing anything. Now your children have the opportunity to actually get prepared for a job, having a little bit of knowledge over their shoulder. I request if you have any children around the age 14 to sign them up for the Blue Hill Civic Association in February. Thanks for listening and have a great rest of the day.
My name is Jasmine Mitchell. I will be attending JMA for my freshman year, and my dream job is to become a real estate lawyer. What I got out of the Tier 1 Summer Youth Employment Program was slight edge tests for the professional workplace, like coming to an interview or job dressed appropriate, being prepared with a pen, and having a good attitude. I also learned the 8 career competencies, which is the most important thing you need to know while having a job. The skills show you how to interact with the customers and what you need to know and show to get a good job. This program also gave me the confidence and courage to present in front of people I don't even know. At the beginning of the program, I was a low speaker, but now after the 5 weeks of being here, I feel comfortable and able to talk to strangers. I would also like to thank the Blue Hill Civic Association for giving me this opportunity to be with y'all this year and learn things that would help me in the future. Thank you very much.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. My name is Joe Irvin. I'll be entering Eastville High as a freshman. I would become a social worker. Today I'll explain what I learned from the Tier 1 Summer Youth Employment Program. I learned the 8 career competencies, which are basic skills, customer service, peer literacy, interpersonal communication, personal qualities, job skills, problem-solving decision-making, and financial literacy. Skills you need to set up to achieve your goals. What also got out of the Summer Youth Employment Program is the SYELP program, which is the little things you do in life that can affect your career, such as wearing a nice business attire to leave a good impression on your boss or employer. Another thing I got out of the program is a dream and real resume, which is the blueprint of how you want your resume to look like in the future and how your resume should look like now. I must confess, when I first started the program, I was nervous. I was nervous how well perform my presentations during class. I wanted the money so I continued throughout the program. But now that I've grown through the program, I've gotten some more than money. I've been able to learn about the workforce. I feel more comfortable doing my presentations. So I'd like to thank the Tier 1 staff, Blue Hill Civic Association, Capital Workforce, but especially Mr. Harris, Mrs. Hicks for their one-on-one help during the program.
Good morning. I am Shanakaye from Mr. Fleeting's Tier 1 class. In 2 weeks, I will be attending Journalism and Media Academy. In the future, I plan to graduate college and become a forensic expert. This is my first year working with the Blue Hill Civic Association, and the experience has truly been superb. I have been introduced to competencies, including job-seeking skills as well as problem-solving and decision-making skills. I was able to create 2 resumes for myself, both one resume for where I currently am as an individual and one dream resume for where I plan to be in years to come. I was also instructed to complete a college investigation on my dream college, Miami University in Oxford, Ohio. Through the investigation, I was able to find the endowment as well as graduation rates. Facts such as campus population and size, also requirements and scholarships offered. This has been a delightful experience. May I say I've never been placed in a room or facility full of so many ambitious, yet unique personalities all striving for the same goal. I plan on returning next year to keep this experience alive. Thank you, everybody.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Legend Ginyar, and I will be sharing a little bit about this summer and more. This summer, I learned a variety of things from this program. I've learned the 8 career competencies, which will successfully help me in the future. In life, you need certain skills because decisions always reflect on the future. The reason why your choices have to be right. Once you make a mistake, you have to recover huge. This program taught me how to be responsible financially. Budgeting your money is important. You have to make sure you save for the major expenses. Ms. Penn is a good teacher. She explains everything, and she extends extra help when we need it. I highly appreciate the learning lessons. I will continue to achieve greatness and raise the standards because I set high expectations. I'll forever strive. I'm not perfect. Women lie, women lie. Evidence of success don't. Believe in yourself, leave a legacy behind, and always remember, mind over matter. Don't act it, perfect it.
Because I thought I was going to speak to a group of kids, and I look out here and I see a group of young adults who look like they may be ready for an interview right after this program. So congratulations, I can see you really learned something. And I am from Capital Workforce Partners, and we are very proud to partner with the City of Hartford and to leverage a lot of financial resources from the state of Connecticut and the Hartford Foundation and Bank of America to make this program possible. And you may think that we all do this because we're really nice people who like to be philanthropic with the community and give young people something productive to do in the summer and a few dollars in their pocket so they can spend it back into the economy. And that is true. However, the reason we really support this program is we want to invest in you, because we know as my generation ages and gets ready to retire, although I know I don't look it, not yet. You young people, the young people from Hartford and our inner ring suburbs like Bloomfield and Windsor are the future workforce. I mean, we have to count on you all to really keep the city of Hartford and the state of Connecticut open for business come 2020 and 2025 and 2030 and beyond, because you are the majority of the population of future workers. The future workers are not represented in large numbers in Avon or Simsbury or Glastonbury. They're right here in Hartford, and New Britain and Bridgeport and Windsor and Bloomfield. So we're really counting on you to, number one, do the right thing and graduate from high school. Take all the hard classes, especially in math and science, to practice your reading and writing skills, as well as all of your career competencies that you worked on this summer. And I'm sure you're all really great now at problem solving and making decisions and communicating with each other and your supervisors and co-workers and members of the community. And we're all very proud of you and congratulate you and wish you the best in this very short remaining couple of weeks of summer before you go back to school in the fall. And enjoy the rest of your celebration. I look forward to hearing some more of the presentations from you before I need to move on to the next group. But I can tell you that Blue Hills Civic Association program has impressed me just as I look out and see your smiling, attentive faces and your very professional behavior in this large group. So thank you very much.
Next, we will have our Tier 2 groups presentation. Tier 2 is a combination of classroom and guided mentoring work experience, broken down into different industries. This summer, we had the pleasure of having 5 different Tier 2 groups. And as they get ready for their presentations, I'll call them out one at a time. So the first group to present will be our outreach group.
Hello, good morning everyone. My name is Shanique, and this is my coworker and friend, Talia Clark. We are part of the Blue Hills Civic Association Outreach Group. We're here today to share with you what this group is all about. If you don't know, it means the extent or length of reaching out. We took this definition into consideration and dug a little deeper to see what we could make out of this.
The purpose of outreach is to give back through community service. And it's important because it teaches us to think of someone besides ourselves. It can truly help mold one's character. The first couple of days went by pretty slow and weren't the most fun. We were stuck in the classroom doing career competencies and taking notes about how to dress for interviews and people skills. But eventually it'll pay off in the long run.
Not only that, but we passed out flyers in the neighborhood explaining that Weaver High School was having a free breakfast for not only people that work in the program, but people that live in the Blue Hills neighborhood. We also passed out flyers for Tier 1's Walkathon. We met our business partners, Connecticut Resource Recovery Authority, and learned about why it is so important to recycle, reduce, reuse, and recycle.
We conducted a survey for Blue Hills Civic Association regarding recreational developments that will be taking place in the neighborhood if we got enough completion of the surveys. We felt like it would be a great addition if we were able to add lights added to Cronin Field and upgrade the Doc Hurley Fieldhouse to benefit Blue Hills residents.
We were privileged enough to have guest speakers such as a Sean event to come by and discuss networking and why it is so important to our future. We also had help from Eli Oliver to set goals for ourselves that we'll be achieving during the school year. Our last guest speakers were Latoya Tyson and Maribel Santana. They educated us more on HIV prevention, safe sex, and why it is so important to take care of your bodies.
We thank all of our guest speakers that came out to remind us how there's no limit to success, and when we put our minds to something, it will be possible to achieve. Eventually, we came across the idea of creating a teddy bear and toys drive for the Children's Medical Center. We made boxes, as you can see here, posters, flyers in all sorts of sizes, and passed them out all over, starting from Granby Street to downtown Hartford. The teddy bear and toys drive was a huge success and expanded out to Central Baptist Daycare in downtown Hartford. We were able to meet the kids and take pictures with them. It made them 10 times happier. From the Children's Hospital, we weren't able to meet the kids because of medical reasons, but we were still able to give the teddy bear to the hospital and put smiles on the kids' faces. That brought a feeling that truly can't be explained.
Being able to reach out and give back to our community has made all of us become more interactive with each other because we had to work as a team in order for our teddy bear and toy drive to be such a success. We were all new to each other, but over time became more comfortable with each other, and now we're all great friends. This job has taught me many abilities and lessons that I'll be able to apply in future job experiences. We also designed shirts for our group, even though Mr. Boyd didn't like the font. Didn't like the font of the shirt, but they were effective because they grabbed the attention of the people.
Overall, the outreach group taught us that any form of giving back, whether small or large, can make a huge difference. Thanks, everyone, and have a nice day.
Hello, my name is Marcus Harris, and this is Business Basics. Over the course of the summer, we have worked on two things in our business program: job readiness and job creation. In job readiness, we've learned how to get and maintain jobs, while in job creation, we've learned how to create jobs and have also learned the importance of creating jobs in our own communities. And now here's our first speaker, Ms. Amber Cochran.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Amber Cochran, and I will be presenting my 30-second commercial that will give a business owner or employee if I want to get hired. Hello, my name is Amber Cochran. I am a sophomore at High School. I would like to be a lawyer when I grow up. My three strengths include being dedicated, hard worker, and not giving up.
Hello, my name is Eitan Martel. One of the career competencies we're talking about today is computer literacy. And we use computer literacy to analyze, construct, and create our resumes. Speaking about a resume is basically a quick snapshot or walkthrough of your experiences, and you use that to approach your employer / interview that you're eligible to work for that job or career. And it will show a very good first impression on yourself too.
Hello everyone, my name is Abir Hamadani, and I'll be talking about two of our field trips to West Palms Mall and downtown Hartford. When we went to West Palms Mall, we used interpersonal communication and job-seeking skills to receive job applications from business managers. We also used interpersonal communication to communicate with each other in order to reach our destinations in downtown Hartford.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Zachariah Stevens. During the course of Business Basic program, we had 3 guest speakers: retired fireman Harris, Deputy Police Chief Ford, and State Representative Brandon McGee. During the course of their speeches, they taught us how they got their jobs and why it's important to create jobs within our communities for people that look like us. And the second reason is for making money to enrich our lives.
Hello everyone, my name is Jermaine Dallas. I'll be talking about the CAC, the couch to cash process. The couch to cash process consists of steps that you have to take in order to get a job. These steps include a vision, perfecting your 30-second commercial, building your resume, addressing your appearance, going through an interview, and follow-up process. Also, a couple weeks ago, we've had Ice Cream for a Dream, where students had to go to Ice Cream Man and tell them what dream or vision in order to get ice cream. Well, a vision is a crucial first step in order to build your business.
An example for this is a business plan where we started with a vision. Within that plan, we then created how to identify whether to sell a product or service, how much product we want to sell, a location, and a floor plan. We have to identify our market, and we have to create marketing and customer service to keep customers happy.
Some of the career competencies that we use for our bake sale are problem solving by creating a business plan, basic skills by being able to count money, financial literacy by making sure our business is profitable, customer service by talking and greeting our customers, and personal qualities by being on time and make sure we have a great can-do attitude.
We did a bake sale to raise money for Make-A-Wish Foundation. Last year they made $500. This year we have made $822 with the hard work and dedication we put into this bake sale.
Good morning, my name is Demisha Bryant. I'm 15 years old and I'm currently a junior at Great Path Academy.
Good morning, my name is Kimone Barton. I'm a 16-year-old senior at Windsor High School.
Good morning, my name is Essence Cologne. I'm a 15-year-old junior at Classical Magnet.
Good morning, I'm Jose Acevedo, a 17-year-old senior at Journalism and Media Academy.
And we are Health, Sports, and Nutrition.
Good morning. Once again, my name is Demisha Bryant. When Health, Sports, and Nutrition began, We started off as strangers. Who knew in 5 weeks a group of high school students would be able to grow drastically, both physically and mentally? From participating in various athletic activities to crypto in the classroom. If we took anything from this summer, it's that we are not only athletes, but future doctors, lawyers, and leaders of tomorrow. Health, sports, and nutrition was an overall learning experience. We have gained knowledge of the 8 career competencies, such as basic skills, financial literacy, and interpersonal communication skills, just to name a few. We learned the importance of eating healthy and staying physically active. We had a partnership with the Northwest Boys and Girls Club where we were able to apply our curriculum planning skills. We even had the opportunity to create a resume, a cover letter, and a 30-second pitch. By the way, I am pursuing a career as a real estate agent. I have the persuasive skills needed to sell someone their potential dream house. I know how to get the job done whether it is a critical situation or not. If anyone is interested, I will be more than happy to gather your contact information after this presentation. See what I did there? That was a quick example of a 30-second pitch. These are just a few of the qualities that health, sports, and nutrition has helped my fellow colleagues and I develop.
Topics covered in health, sports, and nutrition range from everyday fitness to fitness for the athletic population. Today I will be talking about stretching. Did you know there are various types of stretching? 2 common stretches are static and dynamic. Dynamic stretching is actively moving the joints through a range of motion, preparing for the activity at hand. Static stretching is staying in one spot, stretching specific areas for about 10 to 20 seconds. Here I have 2 of my fellow colleagues, Mr. Marquise Wilson and Mr. Mark Doyley. Mr. Wilson will be performing high knees. This stretch prepares the glutes, adductors, and hip flexors to perform activities such as running, hurdling, or squats. Mr. Doyley is performing a hamstring stretch. This is a form of static stretching. But overall, stretching, whether dynamic or static, is great for the body. It increases flexibility, well as promotes healthy blood flow and fluid exchange to keep your muscles nourished.
As stated, we covered various areas of health and physical fitness. We touched upon topics such as the human movement system, or commonly referred to as the kinetic chain, which is composed of 3 interrelated systems, which are the nervous, skeletal, and muscular systems. We also spoke about nutrition. Now, nutrition plays a key role in living a healthy lifestyle. It is also important to know that dietary needs are specific for different lifestyles. For example, if you live in a fairly stationary lifestyle, your caloric intake would be significantly lower than those who have more of an athletic population. The general population should take in around 2,000 calories daily. Yet, unfortunately, we learned that isn't the case. In less than 40 years, the obesity rate in America has increased by over 50%. Now tell me, when you're out and about, what do you see more of, McDonald's or Whole Foods? And when you get hungry, are you gonna go purchase something from the nearby dollar menu, or are you gonna go all the way out to go to an expensive venue? The lack of physical activity, work schedules, cheap fast food, and expensive healthy foods contribute to the increase of obesity. Now, here are some key tools to help you with your everyday physical activity and healthy lifestyle. No matter when and where, get up and move, even if you're doing it for the vine. Any type of physical activity is better than none. And remember FIT, frequency, intensity, time, and type. In other words, modify various activities to your level of fitness. By the way, you are what you eat. Living a healthy lifestyle is 80% nutrition and 20% working out. So put down the Big Mac, eat a healthy snack, and head to the track. Now that's doing it right.
I would like to thank you all for making it out here and giving us the time to speak on behalf of Health, Sports, and Nutrition. Now, today marks a special occasion, and no, it's not the fact that we get paid on a Friday. It's been 5 weeks. 5 weeks is a small amount of time, yet in 5 weeks, we, the workers of health, sports, and nutrition, have transformed. We have gone through substantial growth. We went from youth who were barely able to follow directions to young adults who are now mature and experienced enough to plan and carry out activities for the Boys and Girls Club.
We cater to the children, creating and tailoring activities which keep them happy and active. The transformation has been so monumental, in fact, that we were actually able to apply the things we learned from the Northwest Boys and Girls Club and create a curriculum for ourselves, which encompassed all the things we learned in the program. From reviewing career competencies, to writing resumes and cover letters, doing skits and debates, to accepting challenges in crypto and relay racing, and still taking the win, we did it all. Nonetheless, we have developed, not just in general fitness, but as a whole. We learn to professionally interact in a work environment. After all, it's work first, party later, unless the party gets it in. But seriously, as a whole, we have developed further than we thought possible.
I'm gonna let you finish, but health, sports, and nutrition is the best group, so.
And because of this, I'd like to take the time to thank the Executive Director, Mr. Lee Hunt, Ms. Vicki Gallen Clark, the Program Director, our supervisors, Ms. Stewart and Ms. Napier, Blue Hill Civic Association, the Northwest Boys and Girls Club, and last but not least, the Capital Workforce Partners. We thank you.
Great morning. My name is Diamond Serrano. I'm 15 years old.
My name is Louis Santana. I'm 16 years old.
And this is the Ecology's 2014 presentation. What is ecology? Ecology group is a group of young teenagers trying to seek the understanding of the connection between plants and animals. Also learning about work cultures, presenting the 8 clear competencies, and most importantly, breaking our bad habits. Over the past 5 weeks, we have been to learn many different things. We fundraised by having a cookout for our garden to make a location on Garden Street in Hartford, Connecticut look even better for our environment. We also studied the 8 clear competencies in adapting to our work cultures. We took various nature walks, the one at University of Hartford named Mary Walk, and the one at Keeney Park. Every week in ecology, we learn and accomplish how to make the environment a better place for our future generations. Thanks to our great mentors, Mr. Pearl, Ms. Dustin, Blue Hills, and Capital Workforce for the great opportunity to give us to work.
We have done great things this last 5 weeks. We have mastered the career competencies and have made a great work group from complete opposite strangers. We have built character these last 5 weeks thanks to the guidance we have been given. The ecology team has cleaned up Keeney Park, Goodwin Park. We also cleaned the area of land on Garden Street, and we built a garden with the money we raised. We raised this money by having a cookout outside for the public and for our co-workers. It was a success. We made enough money for the garden. Also, we built more character and got closer as a team. We also went to the University of Hartford and walked around the campus and looked at the storm drains and the river they have. And thanks to our mentors, we've obtained a better understanding of how much really goes on in these simple everyday things we see and how it helps the earth. In these last 5 weeks, we have done nothing but greatness. We are the Ecology Group of 2014, and this is what we've done this summer.
All right, our next group up is our thinking group, and it's a partnership. Hold on, wait. The thinking group is a collaboration with the Connecticut Center for Nonviolence. Okay, thinking, you have the floor.
Good morning. Good morning. My name is Kimone Barton, and I am the program assistant under Mr. Gabriel Boyd with the Thinking Nonviolence Group. We did partner this summer with the Connecticut Center for Nonviolence under the direction of Ms. Kriskow. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to make it today. Pastor Lane, Ms. Jones, and Ms. Banks. Thank you.
was a vital piece for the civil rights movement. It gave power and energy to those in and around the movement to make a change for a better future. No matter how many hounds they set out, no matter how bad they beat them, they never broke their spirits.
Living in hard, people fight over everything, many things that really don't mean a thing. That's all we're trying to make, non-violent change. That's why we're singing. People feeling, people dying, children running, crying, and you practice what you preach, or you just have reality.
Good morning, everyone. Non-violence versus non-violence. Non-violence means fake peace or narrative peace, a peace where injustices are done and persons keep quiet about it. Non-violence without the hyphen means standing up for what you believe in and not hurting the other person, mentally, physically, or emotionally, but still stand firm in what you believe.
And these are the 6 principles of being nonviolent as outlined in Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. writing My Pilgrimage to Nonviolence.
Principle number 1. Nonviolence is a lived life for courageous people. This means it's harder to be nonviolent than it is to be violent. It takes courage to stand up for injustice.
Principle 2. The beloved community is a framework for the future. And this principle means that the generations of today must educate the generations of tomorrow to be nonviolent.
Principle 3. Attack the forces of evil, not the persons doing evil. What this principle means is don't judge a book by its cover. Read the story to understand the problem.
Principle 4. Accept suffering without retaliation for the sake of the cause to achieve the goal. This means you must also accept physical violence, mental violence, and spiritual violence in return, not showing any violence to your oppressor.
Principle 5. Avoid internal violence of the spirit as well as external physical violence. This means what you feel, what you give up, and work on yourself.
Principle 6. The universe is on the side of justice. What this means is that if you do something good is going to come your way, whereas if you do something bad, something bad is going to come your way. But it may not necessarily happen in your lifetime, otherwise known as karma.
Good morning. Good morning. My name is Francisco Jimenez, and we're gonna show you a little play. 1963, Birmingham Historical Perspective. Negotiation has been broken down based on the knowledge and education. There is not recourse to be taken, but direct action. Step 1. Direct action taken was a lunch counter sitting rooms and the children march. During the lunch counter sittings, individuals training to assess suffering without retaliation for the sake of the cause to achieve their goal because they are non-violent trained.
Excuse me, Nikkia, what y'all doing in here?
Step 2, the second direct action was the 4,000 children led to the march down in Birmingham, and they were beaten, put in jail, and attacked by hoses. The movement was called the D-Day.
Freedom now! Freedom now! Freedom now! Freedom now! Hey, stop the movement! Stop the movement! Stop!
Results. The outcome of the march was the agreement to lead to the Civil Rights Act 1964. With its affirmative actions and provisions, and this is currently in the force in use for all human mankind against color, Greek, gender, and age.
Thank you, thinking. I think you went over your 10-minute limit, though. But this just goes to see and to show everyone that we have amazing, talented young people who are able to express themselves through these presentations. Next, we have a special guest speaker, Mr. June Archer. I think people are very excited to hear Mr. Archer speak. June's name first emerged on the scene in 1995 as a member of the recording group, Room Service. The group achieved radio, video success with the single, Ain't Nothing Wrong and Stay. June is committed to giving back. He devotes a significant amount of time speaking to youth, teens, and young adults about music and the importance of education. June is an advocate for the fight against AIDS, as well as the race to find a cure for breast cancer. He is the creator and producer of A Hot Chocolate Soul, the longest-running performance showcase of its kind that provides a platform for singers, musicians, and spoken word artists at the Bushnell Theater Center for Performing Arts, located in Hartford, Connecticut. June is the president and the CEO of 1128 Entertainment Group, LLC. He is also the author of the book, Yes, Every Day Can Be a Good Day, The Keys to Success That Leads to an Amazing Life. Please join me in welcoming Mr. June Archer to the stage.
morning, everybody. How you doing? Say good morning, everybody. How we doing? I'll be down a little bit. I'm going to try one more time. Good morning, everybody. How are you doing? My name is June Archer, and it gives me great pleasure today, and this is exciting, because I was walking the halls while you guys were doing your presentation. I would come in and I was listening. But it was on this very stage years ago that seeds were planted because, as she just mentioned, I was in a group called Room Service. And it was here on this stage, and there were plenty of them, from Greater Hartford Community College to Windsor High School, to Brent High School, Bloomfield High School. But it was here on this very stage that a lot of my dreams started with Room Service. And I remember it like it was yesterday when I was out there. I remember us having a fog machine, and you guys just got me excited when you were performing. It just felt like it was yesterday. And I want you guys to know that keep that spirit alive, because the seeds that you planted today and over the past couple weeks being in this program, you'll be surprised what is going to bloom 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now. So I want to give you guys a round of applause, and I want you to give yourselves a round of applause for getting up here, because it takes a lot just to be here. And they say, and I say they, I'll start it like this. What does it take to become successful? I want you guys to hard work. Shout it out, wherever you are. What does it take to become successful? Commitment. Perseverance. All right. Malcolm Gladwell says it takes 10,000 hours. 10,000 hours to master your skill set. Michael Jordan says you have to be the first one in the gym and the last one to leave. Meek Mill says there's levels. Right? Because y'all listen to that. There's levels to this. So today, I know you guys are very social media savvy. So if you have a pen and a paper, you can use it. If you have your cell phones or your smartphones, I want you to use that as well. But I want you to be present and pay attention to what I'm going to share with you. I don't have the answer to everything, but I know what I know, and I want to share it with you because there were people along my journey that shared it with me. So today, I want you guys to dive in. Dive in. All right? So you can text that to yourself, you can write it down, but I want you to remember this. So I'm going to explain to you what it means to dive in today. When you're ready, I'll finish. The D stands for dream. I want you to dream. Many of you know Brother Abdul, and he has a thing where he talks about dreams and dreams coming true. Today, I want you to dream like you've never dreamt before. Like, I know you guys have had dreams. You dream to be a doctor or a lawyer. You dream to be a football player, or you want to be in the NBA. Whatever it is, I want you today to start dreaming the impossible. I want you to be inspired. But when I say being inspired, it's programs like this that surround you with like-minded people. When you leave here, you still have to surround yourself with people who think like you, who want to be successful like you, who want to dream as big as you, who want the same things as you. And the only way to be inspired and continue to be inspired is to be around like-minded people. And there'll be days when there are people that will hate. There are haters out, right? We know about the haters. But if you can't change the people that are around you, at some point you'll come to a decision where you have to change the people that are around you. V, I want you to visualize what it is that you want to do. You can dream it, but if you can't see it, do you guys hear what I just said? If you can't see it, if you don't see yourself being an NBA player, if you don't see yourself having to practice as a doctor or studying law, if you don't see it, the dream made no sense to begin with when you were dreaming it. You guys understand that? You guys understand it? Yes or yes? See, I didn't give you an opportunity to say no because there is no option. E, execution. You could dream it, you can be inspired, you could visualize it. But the important piece of it all is to execute it. And when I say execute it, you have to do it like your life depended on it. I have a mentor by the name of Eric Thomas. Anybody familiar with Eric Thomas? And what does Eric Thomas say? He says, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. So when I talk about execution, I'm talking about, it means to put food on the table, to pay the rent, to pay the car note, for the baby to eat, for mama to get a new house. You have to be able to execute it to the best of your ability, like your life depended on it. Now, when we talk about what it takes to be successful, and I'll tell you to dive in, nowhere in there does it say that there are any shortcuts. Right? And I was talking to a young man who was talking to Mr. Boyd a little while ago, and he was being asked about something that he was supposed to do, a responsibility. And he says, well, I don't want to come up with an excuse, but, and I stopped him. And I said, I do this thing called Keys to Success every morning, Monday through Friday. I'll drop a nugget on the people around me to kind of inspire and motivate them. And this week, I put something out that said, if I had the choice, I'm just talking about me, if I had the choice, I'd rather you lie to me than give me an excuse. Because at the end of the day, you'll only be lying to yourself. I would rather you lie to me than to give me an excuse. Because at the end of the day, you'd be lying to yourself. I don't get up that early. I don't have a ride to get to the program. I don't have $2 to get on the bus. Don't make up an excuse for yourself as to why you cannot do something. Because there are no problems in the world, young people. There are only solutions. Because what you're going through, I promise you, when I sat on the stage, I was your age. I was probably even younger. So the problem that you might have today, I probably had it already. Or you just have to have dialogue with me to understand I can tell you how to get out of that. You have teachers and counselors here that've been through what you've been through, I promise you. But instead of making an excuse, just have the dialogue. Because somebody has a solution for you. For many of you, pride and ego get in the way. Today, I want you to get rid of that pride and ego, because if there's something that you want, that you really want, nothing should be able to stop you. On this very stage, it was the stage right before we went to the Apollo Theater, where our dreams were realized when we got a record deal. At that point, I didn't have a car, but I couldn't have that as an excuse. We had a bus trip to the Apollo. We don't have anything to wear. People raised money for us to have outfits to perform. But if you don't put it out into the universe won't bring it back to you. No one will be able to help you. They say a closed mouth doesn't get fed, right? The thing that makes it important to be successful is when you want it and you can taste it, it's an acquired taste. Because along that journey, there will be people that started out with you, because there were people, I almost guarantee, how long was this program? 5 weeks. I'm certain there are people that started with you that aren't here. I'm certain there are people that were enthusiastic, aren't as enthusiastic because they couldn't see the end of the road, right? Because we start out, we sprint, but we're trying to get to that finish line. But today I want to let you know, like, stop worrying about the finish line. Keep running. Because when we get that finish line in our head, we tend to slow down. You ever watch a sprinter? You ever watch these races and they're running at the speed that they take off and they're running. As soon as they get to that finish line, Usain Bolt does it. He starts to slow up. Win, lose, or draw, they slow up. But it's the person that goes right through that finish line like, I got to make sure I get through that finish line just in case. So today's just in case. I want you guys to finish that race and go hard. Go hard and go home. You guys know it, right? So I want you, everyone to put their hands up. Everyone put your hands up. Come on. Because this is important. This is going to be an important piece. And I want you to say it like you mean it. So I want you to repeat after me. Today, I make a commitment to myself to be nothing short of greatness. I want you to hit, bring it from the bottom to the top. All right? I want to hit like with all your soul. I want you to say like you mean. If you don't mean it, you can put your hands down. Because the rest of us, I can tell you just how you mean it. I can tell you where you're going to be 5 years from now. Today, I make a commitment to myself to be nothing short of greatness. Give yourself a round of applause. The reason why I do that is if you don't say it, then you have no one else but yourself to hold yourself accountable. See, my dreams have come true in my life because I've held myself accountable. And there are many friends in the audience here that have been with me throughout this journey. And when you put out into the universe, we tend to say, well, I'm not going to say it because I don't want to jinx it, right? You guys have heard that before, right? I don't want to say it and it doesn't happen. All right. If you don't put it out into the universe, it's not going to come back to you anyway. All you're doing is blocking your blessing. So I want you to change your mentality today. I want you to change your perspective. Now, I don't have a lot of time, but I want to add this little piece to it, perspective. With everything that's going on in the world, we have to change our perspective on how we view the world and how the world sees us. You guys are dressed sharp today, most of you. You guys are sharp. So you guys are representing a brand, right? You guys are very interested and very excited about brand marketing. You might not understand the term, but it's like being a part of Nike or Adidas or Burger King or McDonald's. You have to represent the brand. So when you walk out that house every morning, whatever your last name is, whatever family you belong to, that is the brand. So gentlemen, if you're wearing your pants down here and we can see your underwear, you're not representing the brand properly. Fellas, did you hear what I just said? If you're wearing your pants without a belt and your pants are down around your thighs instead of around your waist, you're not representing the brand properly. Ladies, if you're wearing something that you're supposed to wear in the club and you're not even old enough to get in the club, you're not representing the brand properly. See, there are people that have come before you who've made it possible for the brand to withstand the test of time, but some of you are not, you're not hearing me. There are people that have come before you to set the brand up to withstand the test of time, but some of you aren't holding the torch to continue the brand in the fashion in which it was given to you. So I challenge you today, young people, represent the brand the best way possible. This program is another brand. You can't go out in the street acting any different than what you've learned here today for them to say, oh, that's the program that Mr. Boyd is involved in. That's the program that Mr. Wells is a part of. They just cussing and carrying on. They trying to drop it like it's hot, make it rain. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm not here to sugarcoat it. I'm trying to keep it real with you. Make sure that you represent the brand properly. And lastly, when I talk about perspective, I want to talk about problems that may come your way, right, along this journey. Some of you are going to be going on to college. College got to be paid for. Books got to be paid for. You're going to run into some roadblocks, speed bumps, one-way streets, forks in the road. But I want you to have the perspective of what I mentioned earlier. Execute it to the best of your ability, that no matter what comes in your way, and things will come in your way. Sometimes it's the people that sit right next to you. Sometimes it's the people that live in the same house as you. But you have to. It's imperative that you keep going, because the dream that you have, the dream that each one of you have is your dream and your dream alone. No one can do it for you. Your mother can't hold your hand. Your father can't hold your hand. Neither can your brother and sister. Big mama can't hold your hand. It is your dream and your dream alone. Because at the end of the day, when you say you didn't make it, you have only yourself to blame, because you're accountable for your own success and failure. So I wrote a book called Yes, Every Day Can Be a Good Day. And if you guys are interested, I have copies out there. I have a motivational mixtape as well. So I hope you guys will get a copy on your way out. But I just want to bring it home with this one thing. When we wake up in the morning, what's the first thing we do? You're supposed to brush your teeth. Well, most of us check our timelines, right? We're on social media. You ain't got a front for me. You roll over and you on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all of that. Right? All right, hold on now. Hear me out. Hear me out. The reason why I wrote this book was to change the perspective in people's lives to think glass half full instead of half empty. So if you're on your phones right now, I want you to hashtag clean up your timeline. Or you can do it later, it don't matter. And you can follow me at June Archer on every piece of social media. But I want you to hashtag clean up your timeline. So today, I'm holding you accountable. I want you, when you go home, I'm not trying to break up any friendships. I'm not trying to step on any toes. But the only way you can dive in is to make sure the proper perspective meets you every morning when you wake up. And if people are talking negatively on your timeline, and people are mad because they had to wake up early, or people hate their job, or someone broke up and they want to break up with somebody on social media, today, y'all hear what I'm saying? Today, I want you to clean up your timeline. You need to eliminate some of those folks that don't look at the world the way you view the world. Some of the people that don't want to be successful, but they want to be around. It's going to hurt. But guess what? The saying goes, cream rises to the top. So at some point in time, the people that start out on your journey, some will quit. Some will say, I give up. Some will just be around because they want to see you succeed, but they really don't. So today, clean up your timeline, dive in, and at the end of the day, the first thing when you wake up, say to yourself, yes, every day can be a good day. My name is June Archer. Thank you so much. Congratulations.